Hello, and welcome to another broadcast with Gian. Watching this program, you are going to be inspired, challenged, and enlightened. Now, let me introduce to you our host, Gian.
You are the result of what happened in your childhood. You know that, right? Many things that happened to you, the influence of people around you, like those who were in sports, arts, music, etc. One of the great things that any child should have today is the opportunity to read and learn about many things through reading. You know what a blessing is to be able to read? Of course, in these days, most people know how to read. Still, there is a small percentage of the population in the world that they don't. But you know how to read. Probably you don't write right. I have seen the way that people write in these days. It's terrible. You know, their handwriting, their spelling, it's terrible. But I want to tell you today the importance of keep reading. And reading is such a great thing. Everyone has his own favorite thing. You know, in my case, I like to read about history. I like to read about countries. And this book was given to me. It's about Israel, The Land and the People of Israel by Lawrence Hirsch. And I love this book. It has many details. And this is the photographer, Lawrence. And so he puts the details about pictures in this big picture of Jerusalem, and then after that they go explaining things of the pictures. Now you are thinking, well, you are not reading, you are just looking at pictures. Well, perhaps, but the thing is that helps me to understand things. There is nothing wrong with reading with pictures, and this is just one example that I'm giving you. You can go through different pictures, read, and then you reflect about what you just got in your hands, right? It is interesting. Many things that you can find fascinating in these days through reading. My wife Tracy, on the other hand, she also likes to read, and she recently got this book. It's called the Home Edit Life. It's something for your home to organize things, and it's super cool. She has shown me actually part of these things about these girls that they do some organizing with anything in your home. For example, here how they organize, I believe, in a closet, shirts, stuff like that, and they give hints and ideas. I mean, look at this. This has to do with the drawer in your kitchen, silverware, stuff like that. How to hang things. I mean, it's super cool if you think about it. Pictures, pictures, pictures. There is nothing wrong with having your pictures, you know, in your books. The important is that you expose yourself to a different scenario other than the big TV, other than your phone. Books. Even with pictures, there is nothing wrong with that. Other people, on the other hand, they love to read and read and read and write. Personally, I have the blessing of having my own writings online, and you can go to thechurch.us and look for our ebooks. That's the way that we call them today. E from electronic books. And we have near 25 ebooks, all of them for free. You can download them and read them. It's a good thing. But when you read, you should take your time to reflect about what you are reading. It's not just you read just to entertain yourself. Stop once in a while in what you are reading and reflect. That's the big difference between this and videos or audio. You read, you stop, you make a pause, and then you reflect. What is what you are learning? What is what you are discovering? And how whatever you are reading, you can apply to your life today. I was talking with my son Sebastian recently, and he said to me, I am reading now a book written by two Italians talking about great foods that are awesome for your health. And I was trying to get that book in English. I couldn't find it. Tracy said to me, it's only available in Italian. Although we could translate the book some way or other, I think we are not going to be able to do it right away. It really doesn't matter what you are reading. Do you realize how beneficial is that for yourself? Time for yourself. When you invest reading, studying, learning, read and reflect. It's a very important practice in your life.
By Giancarlo Vincitoro.
I know you have suffered, but what if you would have never met your mom because she died giving birth to you? That's the beginning of Simon's story. Then Simon's father died when he was only 15 years old. He was sent to a foster home where he was bullied, humiliated, and there was no one to protect him. But Simon decided to find a way to get his revenge by studying and becoming good at sports. He won a scholarship, and soon he started his own business, Simon's Yardwork. Mean people were envious of his success, but one day, Simon met and fell in love with Jackie. They were happy until the FBI arrested Simon due to clues that incriminated him with several murdered people. Will Simon end up in prison? Don't miss the outcome of this story, The Best Revenge, the musical that will inspire everyone to pay good for evil. Go to mygiancarlo.com to purchase The Best Revenge on audio and video.
Hey, 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 hey. That's all, folks. Time to go home. Ciao.